What's up everybody, Travis from GymRatz, and today we're going to be doing a video that a lot of you guys have been requesting lately. We want to diversify our content a little bit, you know, kind of want to make some videos, you know, for the ladies out there, or guys, if you're looking for this. Today we're going to be training glutes, going to be giving you guys some exercises to get that bigger butt. You know, I do not have the biggest glutes. That's because I do not prioritize them, nor do I have the genes for it. Some people are born with just a very large set of glutes. So, you know, we're going to be training them the same way we would be training any other muscle group for size, because the glutes are a muscle, right? One thing you do not want to do is you do not want to have that mindset in your head that, you know, I'm just going to be eating a shit ton of food so that I can get a bigger ass. Okay? In a way you do. You want protein because we're building muscle. Protein is good for building muscle. We don't want to be eating extremely high fat foods just to build a butt. Okay? If you want a nice shape, if you want a nice size, we're going to be eating a lot of protein to support the breakdown of our muscle tissue and the regrowth of that muscle tissue. So, let's get right into it. Okay, the first exercise we're going to be doing is the squat. Okay, now the squat, yes, does build quads as well, but you get a lot of tension in your glutes depending on the depth you go. So if you are somebody who squats and you go to a 90 and come back up, you are strictly going to be targeting your quads and not much of your glutes, okay? If you go down and you get a past 90 depth here, right, close down, and come back up and squeeze your glutes at the top, you're going to be hitting and targeting your glutes a lot better than, you know, a kind of meh depth. Okay, what I mean by a meh depth is like here. Okay, that's going to be hitting your quads a lot more. Honestly, not going to be breaking down very much muscle tissue, but if you go and you go, you know, very deep, all right, past 90, come back up and squeeze the glutes, you're going to break down that muscle tissue, and we're going to be able to help with that growth. Okay, the second exercise we're going to be doing is a rear leg elevated split squat. Now, that might sound complicated, but it's really not. Basically, all that you're doing, okay, is doing a regular split squat. You're going to have your rear foot elevated, okay? So, with this, we're going to be doing probably 3 sets of 10 to 12, all right? Back leg elevated. Put all your weight on your front foot here and go into a squat on that single leg. Now that's going to put a lot of load into your glutes and into your hips and really get a good depth and a good stretch so we can shear those you know, microfibers in your muscle and come back up. Now you can do a set of 10 to 12 of these per leg, of course, with 3 sets. You can add weight, you can do body weight if you're not, you know, as strong, whatever. But every week that you do this this workout, you want to be adding reps, you want to be adding weights, so your body doesn't plateau and you continue to build muscle mass. So that is exercise number 2. Okay, your third exercise, the glute bridge. All right, so you want to be pretty much have your shoulders dug into the ground, heels towards your rear here, and you're coming up and you're squeezing your glutes at the top. Now, if you have tight quads, okay, you're not going to be able to get as good of a range of motion, so maybe you want to, you know, stretch out your quads, or you want to move your legs a bit further out, and you're going to be doing your glute bridge here, 10 to 12 reps as well, 3 to 4 sets. Now you can add weight, like Joe and I. We put 70-pound dumbbells in our lap, and we do the glute bridges, okay? So, it's as simple as coming up, making sure your body is in line with your legs, squeezing your glutes at the top, coming back down. That is exercise number 3. Okay, the next exercise we got here are walking lunges. Okay, you can do these with weights, you can do dumbbells, you can do plates, whatever you want. But our main focus, okay, is to be getting depth into that lunge here and coming back up. Now you should feel a decent amount of pressure in your hips and on that glute. One thing we're looking for when we're training glutes is depth on any exercise where we're hinging at the hips. So with squat, we want to get, you know, past that 90-degree angle like we were talking about. Now with these lunges, really sitting down into your hips and raising up with your glutes. Same thing with those raised split squats, right? We're sitting down into our glutes, into our hips, and getting good depth and getting a good stretch. So with these, again, you're going to be doing 10 to 12 each leg. If you want to start with 8, work your way up to 10 to 12. That's okay as well, 3 to 4 sets. And again, every week, adding reps, adding weight. You can do these with weight, that's fine. That'll probably help, to be honest. So yeah, on to the next exercise. Okay, the next exercise we have here, they're called kickbacks, or at least that's what I call them. Okay, so what we're going to do is you're going to find that neutral spine, which you don't want to be arched up. You don't want to be arched like that either. Alright, tight core. You're taking each leg, well, one of each legs, I'm sorry, and you're kicking straight out, squeezing that glute, coming back down. And you can do alternating. You can do 10 to 12 on one leg, 10 to 12 on the other. Just make sure that you're being equal with each leg. Doing 10 to 12 reps is basically the regular rep range that most people can hit. If you can do, and if you want to max out on any of these exercises each set, that's going to be fine as well. It's probably going to help you a little bit more. If you're just starting, you want to do 10 to 12, you want to do 8. Either way, keep them even each leg when we're doing these individual leg exercises. Okay, 3 to 4 sets as well. Yeah, and mainly just work on, being slow, being controlled, getting a good muscle contraction at the top so you can get the most breakdown of the muscle tissue so we can repair it later with diet and rest and recovery. On to the next one. Okay, next exercise we have here are the goblet squats. So you can pick any weight you want. You still want to use some sort of weight. Okay, you're going to be taking the weight, bringing it up to your chest like so. So you have the weight out in front of you. So you're engaging your core a little bit as well. All right. You want to keep your feet about shoulder width apart, or whatever's comfortable for you. Okay, coming down, getting good depth, loading into our hips, and coming back up, squeezing at the top. Again, 10 to 12, or 8, 3 to 4 reps. Okay, keep it above 2 sets. Definitely keep it above 5 reps. Unless you're somebody who's really a beginner, to do that. If you don't have a dumbbell like this, you can use a gallon jug of any liquid. It doesn't matter. Anything that adds weight, you want to put sand in it, you can put sand in it and make it heavier. Doesn't matter, but same thing. Go until you feel a good burn on each set and really, work hard at these, because the whole point, of doing all these exercises is to give you variation, so that you don't get bored with them, basically. If you wanted to do, 100 split squats, each workout, and that's all you did, you would probably still build muscle on that, as long as you varied the time under tension and you still worked hard and you felt a burn every single time. And that's the case with a lot of these, is you're like, oh, well, he said 10 to 12, but if you could have done 20 and you don't feel a burn in 10 to 12, then you're not helping yourself and you're not going to build muscle in the glutes. Same thing with every muscle group. It doesn't matter. You want to work hard on each set so that we can break them down, rest and recover, build that muscle mass up. And it's going to take time. You have to be consistent. All right, that's the thing with a lot of exercises, a lot of workouts. It takes time. Muscle doesn't grow overnight. It kind of does, but it's very minuscule. You're not going to really notice results for about 2 weeks, if I'm being honest. It takes a lot of dedication. You have to work hard at it. But if you really want it, I think you're going to be able to, work hard and do what's necessary to do it. Good diet, okay, that's another thing. If you already have a decent amount of body fat, I'm not talking super obese, I'm talking you already have shape there, you already have size, and you just want to increase that, you can still keep your normal diet, but you really want to have enough protein so you can build that muscle mass underneath, make it even bigger if you'd like, shape it some, okay? These exercises are not going to burn a shit ton of calories, okay? If you're looking to burn calories and build muscle as well, go out and do some long distance cardio, okay? Something that's going to put yourself into a calorie deficit. And we talk about calorie deficit quite often and how you know if you're getting into it, into a calorie deficit. If you're eating clean, and you're eating enough protein to recover, and you're eating enough complex carbohydrates to fuel your workouts, and you are working hard at long distance cardio, okay? You're going to lose fat. That's going to put you into a calorie deficit. So these exercises are strictly to build muscle. They're not really to burn a lot of calories unless you do it all day and absolutely kill yourself, which I'm not sure how many people would do that. That's really, that's the only way you're going to be able to do that. So, with that being said, these are all exercises that you can do at home. Yeah, all of them are movements you can do at home. If you don't have the barbell, if you don't have the dumbbells, be creative, you know? Go out in your garage or your kitchen or whatever. Grab anything with weight or even just body weight. Just do more reps. You know, get a good burn. Break down that muscle tissue. And you'll have a nice ass. Stay consistent. It goes for you guys too. I would have a nice ass if I prioritized it, but I do not. So, that is the end of my spiel and the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope this was helpful to you. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. Yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one.